rose 9.1% in June compared to last year, the fastest rate in 4 decades, and without any easy solutions. President Biden also returns to a domestic agenda that has once again been stymied by Democratic Senator Joe Manchin. The West Virginia senator announced Thursday that he is ending current negotiations on the sweeping climate and tax plans President Biden and other Democrats hope to pass, saying he wants to see more data on inflation before moving forward. The move makes it increasingly difficult for Democrats to make good on those campaign promises before the midterm elections and has left many in his party furious. And President Biden is advising congressional Democrats to take what they can get from Senator Manchin and pass his deal to lower drug prices and health care subsidies. Well, here to talk about all of this is economic advisor to President Biden, Jared Bernstein. Thank you for coming in. Let's talk about that inflation report. Your former colleague in the Obama administration, Jason Furman, called it brutal, adding there is absolutely nothing good in it. Larry Summers says nobody can suppose that inflation is under control. And in his statement, President Biden dismissed it as out of date. If you don't think 9.1% is the inflation rate for last month, what is it?
Well, first of all, let's be clear. The president himself said repeatedly after that report came out that inflation is unacceptably high. Remember, this is a president who grew up in a family where issues like the price of gas, the price of food were kitchen table issues. So he has dispatched his team to do everything we can to ease price pressures. It is his top domestic economic priority. Now, in terms of the out of date, I think what the president meant there is since that report came out, the price of gas is down about 50 cents a gallon. Okay, that's about the fastest decline in about a decade. It is still way too elevated. Let's make that clear. And we have more work to do in that space, but it gives Americans a little bit of breathing room at the pump. Now, there are key other aspects, you've actually mentioned some of them, that this president and the Congress, Democrats are lined up here, can undertake to improve the affordability of prescription drugs and health.
I'm going to talk about that in 1 second, but let's talk about what you mentioned, breathing room.
Yeah.
Democratic lawmakers, a lot of them, they don't agree.